Hi guys, today we're going to be studying appositives as part of our study about nouns, okay? Today is November 24th and this session is being recorded. What is an appositive? An appositive is a word or group of words that follows a noun. An appositive identifies or tells us more about the noun that it follows. Examples. Let's see the examples on the slide. China's first ruler, an emperor, is worried. So here the main noun is ruler. And the words an emperor clarify or give more information about him. Okay, so an emperor is the appositive. Let's see the second sentence. His northern neighbors, Mongols, might invade his land. The main noun that the appositive is describing is neighbors, and the appositive is Mongols, because the neighbors were Mongols. We're saying something else about the neighbors, okay? So Mongols, in this case, is the appositive. Sometimes an appositive contains several words, not only one. For example, the emperor brings work on a structure. The emperor begins work on a structure, a high wall. So the words a high wall are describing this structure, okay? And as you see, it's not only one word, it's several words. Also notice that in order to set off the appositive from the rest of the sentence, we use commas. We can use 2 commas if the appositive is in the middle, like the first example, or we can use only 1 comma if the appositive is at the end. For example, the Great Wall of China, comma, the largest wall of all time, comma, is the result. In this case, the largest wall of all time is a group of words that is helping us describe the Great Wall of China. So this is the appositive. It has more than 1 word, and it's also between 2 commas in this case. And these commas are being put there in order to help us set off this appositive from the rest of the sentence, okay? Good writers often use these appositives to combine some simple sentences or choppy sentences into a longer sentence. Let's see the example. The Great Wall is almost a perfect structure. That's one sentence. The wall is strong. So those are 2 sentences that could be combined in one sentence with the use of an appositive. Let's see. The Great Wall, comma, almost the perfect structure, comma, is strong. So you are telling the information from both initial sentences so in only one, and it's like more fluid, okay? This is the appositive in this case, okay? Almost the perfect structure, because the wall is almost the perfect structure, and these words are helping us describe it, okay? All right, so let's see other examples. Here we need to identify the appositive in each sentence and tell which noun it's the appositive is helping to describe or identify, okay? So number 1, workers build the entire length, 4,000 miles, by hand. So here, between the commas, we have 4,000 miles, and 4,000 miles is the appositive that is helping us describe the length, okay? Because the length of the wall is 4,000 miles. So we have 4,000 miles as the appositive and length as the noun that is identified. Number 2, the workers, 1,000,000 people, labor for years. Okay, so we have 1,000,000 people as the appositive and workers as the noun. Number 3, Qin, a strong ruler, does not like delays. A strong ruler is the appositive, and for that. And chin is the noun. Then number 4, nearby hills supply the foundations, granite. So the foundations are of granite. So granite is the appositive and foundations is the noun that it's describing. Number 5, workers pound the core, loose earth, until it's firm. Loose earth is the appositive in this case, and core is the noun that it describes. The core is made of loose earth, okay? Number 6, builders work on the Great Wall, a 25-foot barrier. So a 25-foot barrier is describing the wall, the Great Wall, okay? Number 7, they build watchtowers, tall structures. So tall structures is the appositive and watchtowers is the noun. Number 8, the towers, lookout posts, occur every 100 feet, 600 feet. So lookout posts is helping us describe what? The towers. The towers are lookout posts. So lookout post is the appositive and towers, okay, is the noun. Number 9, many construction workers, poorly fed slaves, die. Poorly fed slaves is the appositive in this case, describing the workers. Workers is the noun. Number 10, thousands are buried in the wall, a kind of cemetery. So a kind of cemetery in this case is the appositive describing the wall. So the wall is a kind of cemetery because thousands of these construction workers that died are buried there. Okay. Number 11, soldiers patrol the top, a road. So it's saying that the top of this wall is a road. So a road is the appositive, top is the noun. And number 12, the cavalry soldiers on horseback ride back and forth. Soldiers on horseback is describing the cavalry. So soldiers on horseback is the appositive and cavalry is the noun. Okay. Let's see now this type of exercise. Identify the appositive and add commas to set it from the rest of the sentence. Here we have a sentence where we need to put these commas and say or identify the appositive. Archers men with bows and arrows watch the wall. So archers, men with bows and arrows, this is describing the archers, okay? Watch the wall. So the comma should be, you know, on each side of the appositive, okay, like this. Okay, number 2, they stand behind the parapet, a protective structure. So a protective structure in this case is identifying the parapet, and the comma should be placed here because since this is the end of the sentence, we cannot put a comma at the end, okay? We have a period, so we put only one comma in this case. Number 3, for a while, the Chinese attained their purpose, peace. So in this case, peace is describing the purpose, okay? This was China's purpose. So peace is the appositive and the comma goes just before the word. And in the same way that we did number 2, since it's at the end, the appositive, we only put one comma. Number 4, in time, the wall, no longer a great structure, crumbles. So here we have something that might be a little confusing, but we can have more than one comma or 2 commas or 3 commas on a sentence. For example, in this case, in time, that's intended for a pause, the wall, no longer a great structure, no longer a great structure in this case is describing the wall. So the appositive here is no longer a great structure. And where should we put the commas? Well, this is describing the wall. We should put the comma here and at the end. and we leave crumbles at the end, okay, after the second comma. Okay, Mongols invaders from the north cross the wall. Invaders from the north is describing the Mongols, and the comma should be at the beginning and at the end of this appositive. Number 6, their leader, a great warrior, conquers China. A great warrior in this case is describing the leader, and the comma should be at the beginning and at the end of the appositive. Number 7, later, and here we have another, again, we have a comma, okay? But this is not the appositive comma. Later, the wall, a ruin, is rebuilt. So what's a ruin? The wall. A ruin is the appositive that is describing the wall. So we put commas at the beginning, at the end, and the end, okay? Number 8, the wall, now a tourist attraction, is still a wonder. So now a tourist attraction is describing the wall. So now a tourist attraction in this case is the appositive, and we put 2 commas, one at the beginning and one at the end. And we say, the wall, now a tourist attraction, referring to the wall, is still a wonder. So guys, remember, an appositive is a group of words, a word of or group of words, it could be one, it could be more, that follows a noun and identifies or explains the noun it follows, okay? It follows. Now you need to go to this link. You can access the link from the Academia's post or from our PDF file, which is uploaded in Academia. And you can click on the link and you will be taken to the Google form with this week's homework, okay? Don't forget to fill it out before next Monday, November 30th, which is the due date. And be sure to write your email correctly, because if not, you will not get our new confirmation emails and you will not get your final grade with the opportunity to check up the questions you missed and the right answers, if you miss it, okay? So thank you very much and thank you for watching this video.